So unfortunately, another horrible killing in Germany, this time 9 dead. A truck plowed into a Christmas market in the German capital of Berlin. And of course, it was very crowded there. And it was near the ruined Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church, which was kept as a bombed out ruin after World War II. And there were 9 killed and up to 50 injured in the attack. Whenever there's an attack in the first 24 hours, the information is not reliable. It's breaking news right now. So there are conflicting reports about the drivers. The only indication we have of any nationality as we do this live is apparently they say the co-passenger, whatever that means, was of Polish descent. Now, he could be a Polish national and be of any particular religion, race, etc. That is the very poor information that we have now, understandably so, as the authorities try to figure out what happened and make sure that the right people are detained and captured. So as usual, our hearts go out to Germany and let I know what's going to happen next, let the speculation begin. There are usually 3 kinds of people who do these mass killings, people who are trying to get attention, and then you've got Islamic radicals who obviously have done some similar actions in Europe already, and then you've got radicals of other sorts, whether it's in the US or in Europe, like the shooting in Norway, and it is done for other political reasons in their heads. Now, are they all crazy? Yes, they kill all these people. I'm sure what was a happy time for them, right, as we're leading up to Christmas, and probably a lot of them were with their families, and every time I think about the people who were killed, it's heartbreaking. And I know the different camps. If it's an Islamic radical, he is not crazy. That is, and he represents everybody in that faith, some will say. If it is a non-Islamic radical, he's crazy, he's a lone wolf, and he doesn't represent anyone else. Now, right now is an interesting moment because we don't know who it is. Now, I guarantee you one of those 2 storylines will play out. So we'll find out if it is a non-Islamic radical and everybody says, oh yeah, he's part of a movement and his religion or his race or his ethnicity or his political cohorts should all be blamed. Well, that would be interesting. I wouldn't agree with that, but that would be a new twist. If it is an Islamic radical, I would be very surprised if half the people didn't say, you see that, it's them, 1.6 billion Muslims are similar, and we should be wary of all of them. We should keep some of them out of our countries. It's their fault, and we should begin to profile them, etc. Now, the other half, folks, by the way, won't say that, and they will defend 1.6 billion people. But one of those storylines will play out, and we'll go round and round and round. And will we get to an answer? Well, we haven't yet, because the shootings continue in America, and these mass killings also now, unfortunately, are afflicting Europe. So the blame game hasn't worked very well on any of the sides. Perhaps a constructive solution would be great. But don't get me wrong, there are no easy answers. If there was an easy answer, we would have done it already, because for all rational, decent people, stories like this are absolutely heartbreaking. Wait till you see the stories of the victims. In every case, whether it's Paris or Istanbul or Syria or here in America, Orlando, and the list goes on and on. Once you hear the stories of the victims, if you're anywhere near a decent human being, it'll break your heart. And so I hope that at some point we'd all come together and actually come up with a rational way to fight this, because it hasn't happened yet. Podcast the whole 2-hour Young Turks every single day, commercial-free, All-Star Tuesdays, aggressive progressives, old school, post games, TYT classics. You get it all with membership. Do it now, tytnetwork.com/join.